सर इस हफ्ते की टीआरपी आ गई है सर कद्दू में हूं टॉप पे है
For years, I lived in the hope of seeing journalism in India become authentic and free from any kind of bias. But year after year, I have been disappointed. I felt a little hope when I saw new age internet journalism, platforms like News Laundry, The Print, and The Quint. Nevertheless, they too reveal the same biases as their predecessors. The satirical film Peepli Life serves as a poignant critique of this systemic failure. It illustrates a media ecosystem fundamentally driven by sensationalism and viewership metrics. Prioritizing trivial spectacle over substantive issues, the situation depicted in the film are so close to reality that it made me look up the background of its writers. And not to my surprise, she worked in some of the most prestigious news houses in India. In one of these scenes at the very beginning, a couple of journalists from National Hindi News Channel are watching an interview with a revered politician on another channel and discussing why this politician did not give them an interview. The discussion quickly moved to the current TRP ratings of the week and how their channel's preposterous pumpkin story had gotten them maximum eyeballs. This scene very bluntly presents the environment of these newsrooms.
ड्रग दो ड्रग दो ड्रग दो ड्रग दो ड्रग दो मुझे ड्रग दो मुझे ड्रग्स दो वो कहती है मुझे ड्रग दो मेरे लिए गांजा लाओ चरस लाओ एमडीएमए लाओ एक्सक्यूसी लाओ अरे
They choose to operate mainly on rating basis and how wanting to compete with each other for eyeballs has turned them into TRP chasing hacks. The movie goes on to highlight how even if some journalists like Rakesh want to do some good work and cover stories with some metal, they are dismissed quickly and put to work on the stories that appeal to the sponsors of these channels. The India versus Bharat debate, class and language. The starkest contrast is how the reporters carry themselves in the village. This is a brilliant commentary on how urban English-speaking India views rural India. The studio elite Nandita arrives in Peepli like an anthropologist visiting an alien planet. She speaks in polished English, demands a sterile environment, and views the farmers' crisis strictly as a macroeconomic political talking point. She wants to intellectualize poverty. This elitist demeanor of hers is confirmed by her repetitive reference to Peepli on camera as the epicenter of agrarian crisis. While the villagers are speaking in raw, unfiltered regional dialects about their immediate survival, Nandita stands in dirt using polished academic English. It shows that she isn't there to connect with Natha as a human being. She is there to treat his life as a macroeconomic case study for her elite English-speaking audience back in the city. This is further confirmed when Rakesh, the local reporter, discovers that another impoverished farmer, Hori Lal, has actually died from starvation and brings the story to Nandita and she completely dismisses him. On the other hand, there is Kumar Deepak. He represents hyper-aggressive Hindi tabloid journalism. He isn't there to intellectualize. He is there to turn poverty into a daily soap opera. He weaponizes the local language to create panic and drama, rather than any kind of understanding. He chases the absurd because he can't get high-profile political interviews. He manufactures news out of thin air. While the English media tries to turn a man's death into a high society political debate, the Hindi media races to the bottom. In one of the most absurd, tragical, hilarious scenes in Indian cinema, Kumar Deepak's crew actually analyzes Natha's feces. To determine his mental state, it is a race for ratings, where human dignity is the first casualty. The poignant case of Rakesh. If there is one man I felt saddest for in this entire film, it is Rakesh. He aims high, wanting to work in high-profile boardrooms of corporate news channels. He begins like everyone else, but Hori's death flips a switch inside him. He is the only one who actually understands the village. He tries to point the cameras towards Hori Lal, the farmer who is actually dying of starvation, but neither Nandita nor Kumar cares for Hori's death. It does not fit Nandita's political narrative, nor is it loud enough for Kumar Deepak's circus. Both the polished English anchor and the shouting tabloid reporter are guilty of the exact same crime. They use Natha as a prop. They're so busy competing for the narrative that they completely ignore the actual silent tragedy happening right behind them. the dehumanizing curse of 24 hours news cycle.
जलेबी भाई तो आपको बुलाते हैं लोग। हरियाणा में आप जलेबी तो बना रही थी,
मतलब
क्या हुआ
मैं
पता है
हमेशा
ना?
टाइम देखती हूँ कि
बीच में मत बोलिए जलेबी
कितनी
भाई।
देर के बाद ये
शांत
शुरू
हो
होगा।
जाओ।
प्लीज
तुम तो बिना पैंट के बैठते हो। तुम क्या बेवकूफी की बातें कर रहे हो? तुम पूरे कपड़े नहीं पहनते हो।
This film relentlessly satirizes the modern 24-hour news cycle and its desperate need to manufacture constant entertainment. We saw this exact reality play out not too long ago, during the SR case and the NCB cruise drug bust. While the country was grappling with severe systemic issues, the entire media apparatus descended into a TRP driven circus, prioritizing sensationalism over actual journalism. The movie captures this perfectly. When Kumar Deepak arrives in the village, he completely ignores the profound agrarian crisis surrounding him. Instead, to keep his 24/7 broadcast running, he resorts to cooking up absurd breaking news out of Natha's mundane daily chores, even going so far to analyze his feces on national television. It highlights a terrifying truth. When the news never sleeps, it has to turn tragedy into a reality show. To put it simply, the newsrooms in Peepli Live, much like newsrooms today, operate on terrifying logic. A man's life is only valuable if his death can be televised. Through characters like Nandita, Kumar Deepak, and the tragic awakening of Rakesh, the film strips away the illusion of journalistic integrity to reveal an industry hollowed out by greed. The cameras were never there for Natha's salvation. They were there for his spectacle. The media turned a systemic failure into a reality show, proving that when truth is replaced by TRPs, we all lose our humanity. In our next video, we'll turn our attention away from cameras and look at the people pulling the strings behind the scene, the politicians,